But see, what happens when you get attached in a relationship breakup? You got that child who's real attached to you. Man, which way do they go, man?
Seriously?
No, seriously.
Which way do they go?
Mm-hmm.
With their mother. It's not your kid.
But man, you've been together for a long time. That child is attached to you now. You do have children that get attached, and all they know is who they see.
Honestly, they should be able to still come to you. If it is possible to maintain, still have a relationship with that child, I would highly recommend to do so.
A lot of people use that as a tool, though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But I don't think we need to see. The thing of it is,
it's kids, man.
Exactly. But in the gay realm, okay, it's already enough on the outside of the gay realm with twisted relationships, and then you get inside of a gay, lesbian, whatever relationship, and then we are acting as the, you know what I'm saying? It's like we're no different than.
Well, we're really not. We're really not. The relationships are all the same.
No, I know it's the same, but why are you worse? Female, caring, loving, mothering. And then as soon as you break up, take your little beady head son. Why have to go there?
Maybe you should buy a brush on the way out.
Yeah, maybe you should buy a brush. You know what I'm saying?
A little grease on it, I don't know, man. I think you should be able to maintain a relationship. I know that's not possible sometimes because some of y'all females are a little vindictive and spiteful. And, I understand, mess happens, but you should not let the kids get involved. You should not take it out on the kids. They should not suffer because of whatever ignorant situation happened within the relationship. That's just how I feel about it personally. If you're a stud, an aggressive, and you have a really close relationship with that child, essentially when you walk away and you don't maintain that relationship, you've essentially abandoned them. You are an abandoner.
You know what, man? This is a true story. Okay? No, for real. This is a true story. I was talking to somebody, went over their house, talked to them on the phone for a while, and went over there. And she had one child. So I was told. When I got there, I started chilling, watching TV. I saw another one, then another one. Before you know it, was 6 kids in the house.
I see.
Now all of them weren't hers, but it was the sister's kids, the cousin kid, the neighbor kid. It was just kids. It was hard for me to deal with that. Every time we got together, it was kids.
So what do you do?
And she stayed busy with the kids as if I wasn't there. That's offensive, man. You know what I did? I left.
Did she notice?
I'm sure she did when she came out the room that I was gone, and I've never talked to her ever again in my life. So I don't really know what happened with that situation, but I just thought I'd just tell you one of my true stories. It's really true. It really is.
Okay, so how do you feel? Obviously, this woman is a good mother. We can't say that about everybody. She's obviously a good mother. Well, why would you punish her like that?
She never came out the room.
She never came out the room?
I don't know.
Did you bother to check up on her to make sure she was okay?
No. No, I didn't.
Why?
I'm thinking maybe one of them kids was tending to her. The other kids that are taking care of each other. So you got more right now than I did. So,
How do y'all feel about that? A lot of us, we start dating people and they may have like 1 or 2 kids or whatever, however many, doesn't really matter. And some of them are just negligent, and you see that. And we still continue to date them. Why? Then there are those parents that, maybe they're not able to give you a lot of additional time and stuff like that because they're tending to their kids and they're taking them to soccer practice and taking them to doctor's appointments. So you don't get all the QT that you want. Why do we dismiss them? Is that selfish?
No.
But why do we dismiss them?
You just want someone that can give you exactly what you give them.
So you would go date that raggedy, woman with the beady head kid that has all the time in the world?
I wouldn't date
because
raggedy anything, but
I'm just saying.
No, not because she has the time. I mean, if her qualities match my qualities, then fine. A person that doesn't have that much time in their day is not someone that's feasible for me because it doesn't match what I'm looking for. Has not necessarily anything to do with them or the kids.
I mean, but anybody can make arrangements, for time, especially if they're gonna drop them off at auntie's house.
I'm glad you said that. Check out this twist. You're going on a date. You're supposed to be going together. She brings the baby in a pumpkin seat to the movie theater.
Pumpkin seat?
Pumpkin. It's pumpkin. It's in the hood. Pumpkin seat. So how would you deal with that?
You going to the movie theater with a baby?
Yeah.
We will be going to the movie theater with a baby.
I can't do that, man. I can't go to the movie with a baby.
Don't be mad about it.
Cause I can't go to the movie with a baby.
If we made that arrangement beforehand.
No, I'm not talking about
She
beforehand.
just pop up with it.
I'm just saying I'm always gonna pick you up or whatever. Okay, I'll be ready.
Would you address her about
Then
it? Like, I thought we was going by ourselves.
Smoke behind the wheels.
Excuse me.
Still be going. No, but
That's wrong, dude.
But no, she comes to the car with the baby. Be like, well, we're taking. I'm talking about a baby that can't sit. I'm not talking about a child to sit there and watch the movie, get some popcorn too. I'm talking about a baby.
Like a fresh one out the oven. Whose head is still doing this.
Not so much. No muscle control, baby. But small. 6 months, crying, yelling,
Crying all the time.
Yeah. You would sit there at the movie theater?
No,
I wouldn't.
we would talk. We would talk before we left the driveway.
Yeah, definitely. We can
Express-
red box it.
Don't bring the baby with you.
We'll talk about this.
No.
We're gonna talk about this. Like, I would have to take it in consideration because there's two things going on here. Why didn't you tell me in advance? Because maybe we can come make up another date.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's inconsiderate. Number two, how come I don't know about this child? That's an issue for me. Where did the baby come from? And why can't he hold up his head?
Who that baby is?
Who that baby is?
That baby don't look like me.
No, baby.
I just want to know why the baby can't hold up his head.
No, I have a friend. That was wrong, dude. I have a friend. Every time she go on a date, she bring her kids.
She's trying to end it.
She's gonna end it before it starts. She brings her kids, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, she said, well, my kids come first. Well, then why didn't you go to the movie theater with your kids first? You know what I'm saying? And then go on a date. Cause it's about you know what I'm saying? It was about your kids first. You had a first date with your own kids. And then when it's time for me to spend time with you, I need me and you. You go first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get it out the way. Don't be dragging them and jumping all in the back seat, acting all crazy.
Leaving them crackers and crumbs and stuff in the little
No, man,
cracks.
that's not right.
That's just
I'm telling you, I know she's looking. It's okay. I still love you though. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Take the kids to the first date, man. First date.
First date?
You've been talking on the phone for 6 months. First date, you bring the kids to the car.
Seriously, like I said, if this is something that was arranged in advance, I really wouldn't have a problem with it. We would form a date around the kids. It would give me an opportunity to see how she is with her children.
Right. That I understand.
I'm okay with that, especially if I knew about them in advance. Like, I don't have any issues with that. And then I get to see, if little Ray Ray is, Billy Bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or, if they're negligent or if they're selfish or if they holler all the time, you get to,
hard-headed.
Yeah.
Discipline. Discipline goes a long way with your kids.
it really does.
So important.
I just, it's an observation room for me. So I get to see how she acts in a particular situation, Does she wave the arm in the back, try to beat them, from his front seat? I mean, I want to know these things.
Yeah.
It'll probably be the quickest date ever because all the noise, but.
So say if you're dating. Say if you're dating somebody. And another stud smacks your child. First date. How do you deal with discipline?
It's your kids?
Dating somebody else. Yeah.
It's your kids?
Yeah.
On the first date?
Yeah.
They're probably going to get hit in their face. I'm just going to be straight up. You're not going to touch my kids.
Okay, but how do you feel about discipline in a relationship?
There should
Not
be
just
discipline in a
dating.
relationship.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of femmes that don't want anyone to touch their child.
In
you
a
have
relationship?
you have a lot of studs with children, which we'll talk about later. Studs with children. You have a lot of studs don't want nobody to touch their child either. But some of the baddest kids on the face of the earth.
Absolutely. No.
Will sit there and cuss you out and they're 6 years old.
In a relationship, there has to be communication, and there has to be it's called parenting. When you're in a relationship, you have two parents.
Yep.
You're not going to be in my house and disrespect me, and I'm not going to handle it. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, I may choose to. We can do timeout if you want to. If that method works, then great. But there's going to be a time I'm gonna have to take it on home.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go in that back room. We're gonna have to have a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because if we're living together and we're gonna have to raise these kids and I'm feeding and I'm financing and I'm shipping them off to school, no,
Right.
not happening.
I agree with you on that.
Man,
Now we have a Foursum.
Yeah.
Because we all agree.
I agree.
I apologize for being passionate about that, but
If
some of y'all are
if
twisted.
you don't agree, you need to agree.